I'm an RV technician and I go undercover at dealerships to review RVs for quality. In today's review, I'm going to be looking at a 2024 model year Starcraft brand travel trailer. This is their 252RB floor plan. Let's dive right in. First, we're going to look at the type of water heater that they selected for this RV. This is a standard tank type Suburban brand water heater. I think these are quality. I give it 10 out of 10 points. The roof has a typical membrane type roof, which I give 8 out of 10 points. They're decent quality if you take care of them and make sure that you don't have cracks in the sealant long term. Keep in mind there's often manufacturing defects. If there's a bubble in the roof, it can result in the whole roof getting ripped off. You should have your RV inspected for roof bubbles before purchasing a new RV. If you want to learn more about my 10-step guide to avoiding buying lemon RVs, I have a lot of free resources for you on my website. Next, let's talk about the type of air conditioner they chose. They chose a Furrion brand rooftop air conditioner for this Starcraft. I generally like the quality of these. What you have to watch for is that early on, Furrion was making a control system where the thermostat actually didn't have a temperature sensor in it. The temperature sensor was up inside the rooftop air conditioner, which caused a lot of temperature control problems, not just for the AC, but for the furnace as well. What you want to see if you're shopping RVs, a temperature sensor bulb right on the bottom of this round thermostat. The older style with the poor control system is going to be smooth on the bottom of the thermostat. For this newer style of thermostat with a temp sensor bulb on the bottom of the wall thermostat, I give 10 out of 10 points. For the refrigerator, they chose a Everchill refrigerator, which I think very poor things about. I give this 6 out of 10 points because these have a bad habit of having control boards go bad and the refrigerator is just going kaput. And they're terribly expensive, like $1,500 or so for a new 12-volt refrigerator. Hopefully you can get parts. Some models you can't. For the cabinet quality on these RVs, we've got good quality solid wood doors, but the face frames are unfortunately a vinyl wrapped lumber core material which has MDF layers in it and is prone to swelling up with any water. I give these cabinets overall 8 out of 10 points. The countertops in this RV, unfortunately they just used thermofoil everywhere, which is very low quality. I give this 2 out of 10 points. Like, it ain't great, folks. Now, don't get me wrong. There are many people who have thermofoil countertops that, because of the way they use it, they're not very hard on them, and they get enough service life for them to feel happy with their purchase. So it's up to you. Like, do you want the really more durable countertops, or are you okay with the lower quality because your usage is going to be very low? If you want to be able to tell the difference between high quality countertops that will last and the cheap imitation, you should check out my RV shopping course. My RV shopping course covers the quality of all the major components and includes a mobile web app you can use to grade RVs, just like I'm doing in today's review. Next, let's talk about the slide out selection on this RV. The one slide out has a standard through frame electric actuated slide, which I think is good quality. Give it 10 out of 10 points. Keep in mind, these can be misaligned from the factory. I just did an inspection a week ago or so where it was big gaps at the bottom that were going to let air drafting through and potentially water because it wasn't actually adjusted to seal in the outward position. My client requested the dealer to adjust under warranty before they actually take possession of the travel trailer. There's a lot of ways that a third-party independent inspection is going to actually help you in the RV buying process. So if you want to find inspectors that I trust and work with, go to rigorrvinspection.com. On the frame and suspension of this RV, there is nothing fancy here, folks. Like, they have done nothing to reinforce the leaf spring to frame attachments. If you're going to be putting a lot of miles on an RV like this, I would really suggest upgrading, putting a MORryde X-Factor brace on it. But if your style of camping is you drive like 30-45 minutes to a campground and back like once or twice a year, this will probably serve you sufficiently well. It's the hard usage cases where you see weaker suspension like this breaking more. I'm giving this 8 out of 10 points. Next, let's talk about the plumbing on this RV. And yes, RVs can be plumbed badly in such a way that creates lots of leaks. And this RV is unfortunately an example of the type of bad plumbing fittings. And it's really sneaky the way they did it too. If you look under the sink, it all looks great. But if you look through this hole to on the water heater attachment points, that's where they put bad plumbing. And that's the worst place to have bad plumbing because the problem is when this tubing gets soft, it's more likely to create leaks. And it's going to get the softest where the water is the hottest right at the water heater. I have to give 0 out of 10 points to the plumbing on this RV because what you don't want is water dripping out where you can't see it, hidden inside the cabinets, on cabinets that are going to get terribly damaged by water. Fit and finish on this RV was fine, like I give it 10 out of 10 points. Would I buy this RV? Not really, unless you plan to have it replumbed, because like you don't want to be dealing with water leaks in your cabinets down the road. I actually have to give it an automatic F grade for bad plumbing. Click here if you want to watch me go undercover to review more travel trailer RVs, or click here for a playlist that explains the plumbing problem in detail.